appears that MAGA Mike Johnson's Christian values cause for him to believe that if you repeat a lie over and over again, that somehow makes it true. This morning, he went on Good Morning America to repeat that MAGA lie that Democrats are somehow responsible for Frumpy Dump's government shutdown, when we all know that Democrats don't hold the House, they don't hold the Senate, and they don't have the White House. But according to MAGA, Democrats are responsible for Trump's government shutdown because they want to fund health care for illegal migrants, something that's not even possible by law. Watch this.
This morning, the Democratic proposal is designed to prevent millions of Americans from losing their health insurance, losing Medicaid coverage, or paying higher health care premiums. Why are you against that?
That's an absurd statement, what you said there. Let's be clear about what happened last night, George. No, George, let me tell you what happened last night. Everybody can go and review the facts for themselves. 44 Senate Democrats voted to reject a clean, nonpartisan continuing funding resolution to keep the United States government open. The Democrats said instead that they wanted to give health care to illegal aliens instead of keeping critical services provided for the American citizens. That's what happened, plain and simple. Every Democrat in the House, except one, voted against the clean continuing resolution. It was nonpartisan in nature. There are no policy riders on it that Republicans favored. It's exactly what Chuck Schumer and other Democrats voted for in March. But they've changed their tune. They changed their tune because Chuck Schumer is having political problems right now. That's just a simple fact, and everybody knows it. He's trying to outrun the far left portion of his base, so he's decided to inflict pain on the American people.
Here are facts. Here are the facts. The proposal does not provide health care for illegal immigrants. Illegal immigrants cannot buy health care under the Affordable Care Act. They cannot receive health care subsidies. No. Illegal immigrants are ineligible for Medicare, Medicaid, and the Children's Health Program. The Democratic bill does not make them eligible.
I declare, honey, what a disgrace. MAGA Mike Johnson's MAGA Christian values should really be called into question, because anybody that can sit there and lie with a straight face without a conscience, baby, they have issues. So I'm going to need Democrats to be just as loud and proud with the truth as MAGA is with their lies. Democrats do not control the House. They do not control the Senate. They don't have the White House. This is literally a Trump government shutdown. That is something that I admired about Madam Vice President Kamala Harris. Whenever she talked about Trump, she put his name in front of it. She said Trump Project 2025. She said Trump economy. She said Trump inflation. She put his name in front of it, and if they can be loud and proud with their lies, then we can be loud and proud with the truth. They are responsible for this. They literally hold the power, but they couldn't abuse it, so they didn't use it. It's very important to note that, number one, MAGA Mike Johnson is lying about what the CBO said regarding that signature legislation, but also just a few months ago, he said that the CBO was a lie and the truth ain't never been in them because they didn't agree with them. However, now that they agree with him, just like the toddler he is, he wants to tout the CBO. It's also important to note that if House Republicans cared about a government shutdown, don't you think they would be in the halls of the Capitol? House Republicans haven't been there. They've been on vacation. MAGA Mike Johnson sent them home. You guys did this. You need to take ownership of it. Democrats are doing what they can to save us from that big, despicable disaster, the effects of it. I applaud them for what they're doing. I feel sorry for the employees that are having to go through this, but we have health care on the line for millions of Americans when we're talking about the ACA, the subsidies that they're trying to cut, as well as the Medicaid funding. We got to do something. I'm proud of Democrats for standing up. This is absolutely ridiculous that MAGA Mike Johnson can sit here and lie with a straight face because he knows that, once again, Frumpy Dump and MAGA has failed.